Hello and welcome back to another episode from the Studio Block server. My name is Weird and Bearded, and today we are going to be spending our time in the Bearded Tavern. So, last time we built a sheep farm and I did some fancy editing to make it look like the entire thing was a one-shot episode. This time, I'm thinking we might just do a genuine one-shot episode. Hopefully. I've not actually planned this out. I don't know how long various things are going to take. But hopefully I can do all of this recording in one go. I don't actually have all the materials prepared, so we may just do some little time lapses of me doing that. But we are going to be focusing today on the smelter, because I want to improve it. So before we do, let's talk through how this thing currently works, because that would probably be useful for you to know. So over here we have the fueling area. This is a lava farm. So we would have buckets in here. As it happens, all the buckets are in the system. I did a refill this morning. But then if I go into free cam mode, you see we've got lava up here falling down into cauldrons. And then whenever you take a bucket of lava, that will get thrown into the hopper stream. And that activates a load of pistons, so everything moves around a bit. And then we've got a little indicator light here to let us know that we've got a good number of buckets. So then you put the stuff that you want to be smelting into this chest. It goes down into the minecart. Once the minecart is full enough, it's going to go to the end and then come back. And it's going to refill some more. And every time it does, another minecart is going to come down underneath and pick stuff up. Now, once that's finished, the other minecart will still be processing things. So it then switches to a different system where whenever it gets emptied, it comes around and picks stuff up, and all the empty buckets get returned to the lava system. It all works out nicely. But it could be faster, and it's all to do with the output system, I think. So we are going to do a couple of tests. And again, this is where you see I'm not ready for the episode, but I thought it'd be fun to do one where I do it all as we go. I should have quite a bit of spare sand from when I dug out the desert for the gunpowder farm and the sugarcane farm. So what we're going to do is smelter. Yeah, we've got more up here. I'm going to do 2 shulker boxes, because that's going to be the equivalent of 1 double chest. And I want to time 2 things. First of all, just out of interest, how long does it take for all the sand to be distributed? And how long does it take for all the glass to be returned? Which I think is going to be significantly longer. Normally, I end up going around and helping the output system manually. I'm not going to do that. This is all about running the experiment. So I'm going to let it run its course. You guys are going to see the official time. I've actually got my phone timer next to me. So let's do a little experiment. we're looking at about 11 minutes to empty out the sand and 41 minutes to get everything back as glass, which is a little better than I was expecting, actually, to be fair. But that is our baseline, 41 minutes. Hopefully, we can get that reduced. So, here is the plan. If I get in underneath... oh, there it's going for its last check. Just seeing if it's missed anything. So yeah, if I come down here, is there a nice easy way up for me? Not. I think I'm going to have to go to the other end. Well, there's definitely a nice easy way up. All the way to the rails, and then we can go up where the minecart goes up. And then we jump across to here. So, that is where the emptying minecart goes. The unloader. Unloader? Unloader. So then settle... Drat. Let's do that again. In fact, I'm going to sleep. Because there's also a bit of a storm towards the end. So just in case that comes back. Let's get rid of the rain. So let's try and do this without falling down. In fact, it'd probably be better to start from the loading minecart. So if we head back to the end, we will see. So just down there is the comparator that identifies that there's stuff in that minecart. It then just goes through a big timing system to get approximately what's needed to fill everything up. It will always grab a little bit more, and then that gets set off. But what this also does is then set off this minecart to unload everything. Once that's finished, what this minecart does instead, it picks up, is there anything going through this hopper? And then once it goes from having something going through it to having nothing going through it, the minecart will set off again. So that's why I said it was doing its final check. Once it's grabbed the final bits, it will always go around one more time. So I need to get rid of this rail, probably most of this hopper line, and that side of the redstone, so we can start implementing a new system. Isn't it exciting? There's a lot of wood here, but let's also grab my axe. Which should just be... Oh, it needs a bit of mending, but it'll be fine for today. There we go. Okay. Let's take this all down. Oh, no! Well, we'll get that back in a moment. Well, I think that's everything cleared. I'm probably going to keep a lot of this stuff in my inventory because I may need some of it. So, now that we've got a lot more space back here, I think let's In fact, all we need to do is connect a hopper line up to there, which it's going to be a little awkward to get the items up. But I think we can do it. Maybe we use a bubble stream? But how high do we need to go? We need to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can use a bubble stream, or we can just use a couple of item elevators. Both ways will work. We want to make sure that our hopper stream does not interact with these lines at all, because then we'll have lava buckets going the wrong way. I need... How high was I going up? I'm going to need 4 droppers. Do I have 4 droppers? Do I have stuff to make 4 droppers? Because I doubt I have 4 droppers. Let's find out. So the redstone stuff is around the other side. But yeah, it should be as simple as get a hopper line in, go up twice, and we're done. It should be really, really easy. No, we do not. Do I have any redstone dust in here? I've got some redstone dust on me as well. So that's fine. So for 4 droppers, I'm going to need 28 cobblestone. Like so. And then we can get that bit sorted. Just ignore that, it's fine. And I actually just use this as my crafting area. There we go. So yeah, when I'm doing big crafting sessions, I'll actually use this area for my craft. Well, I have a crafting table around there, but the furnace is over here. I've got a stone cutter over here. I could probably set up a little workstation, but that does work for me. So we need to go to the other side because it makes sense to take things out that way. In fact, while I'm around here, do I have any hoppers? Because I'm going to need quite a few hoppers. Certainly more than I currently have. So let's check. Oh, I've got plenty. Let's grab another 2 stacks. So getting the hoppers in will be the easy bit. This should all be relatively simple from here. It's getting dark again, but that's fine. The dark is fine. It's the rain that's annoying. So bring it round. I want to be careful to not interrupt with that side too much, but we can bring it up here. Then I might end up interacting with stuff there. So if we also bring it up here, and then we can take it back to the line. So we'll have a line of hoppers along here. That's good. A line of hoppers going into there. And then this line, which can come around here. And then it'll probably be easier to put them in from this side, and this line just goes all the way along the bottom, hopefully. Yeah, it shouldn't pick up any lava buckets, but it should pick up the empty buckets. That's why we've got to take it up and round, because we need to sort out the empty buckets and put them into the lava farm. But this feels like it should be a nice easy build. So we take this right the way back, trying not to misplace too many hoppers, because that's just embarrassing, not being able to, you know, place blocks correctly. I'm going to keep this side open for now, just so I can get through, but we will eventually put some blocks down here. And then, what do I have on me? I've got 1 sticky piston, one redstone comparator. So I'm going to need another redstone comparator, another sticky piston, and 4 observers. Do we have those? If so, then the system's almost complete. I'm going to want to get a little bit of decoration in there for the, you know, the fanciness of it. So, okay, sticky piston, excellent. Don't have any comparators, so I'm going to need another comparator. What about observers? There we go. Wonderful. So, we've got redstone dust. We can grab some... Well, we've got stuff to make sticks. I'll need some stone and some nether quartz. So there's the stone. Do we have any nether quartz? If not, we'll just head over to the gold farm. There's almost certainly going to be some nether quartz over there. But always worth checking. Wonderful. This is going super well. I've not had to leave the base for any reason yet. I may well do soon because of the decoration. But for now, let's go get this comparator crafted up. And then we can get the system implemented. We do that, then we need a couple of redstone torches. And then comparator number 2. Right. So this is all super simple redstone. Super simple auto dropper. So we fly underneath and then we head back to where all our stuff is. We've got a little bit of space along here. We can probably do something with this. I have no idea what, because it's not much space, but I'm sure I can find something. So here we'll do a comparator there. Then we'll break this block, replace it with a piston. No, that's not what I want. I want an observer. Come on. Let's get right underneath. There we go. Observer facing that way. Observer facing this way. Then... we'll grab our other comparator. Put that here. And do the same thing. Observer facing that way. Observer facing that way. So in theory, let's say I were to put in some birch planks. Good. Excellent. And that should come back down and end up in this chest. If I've got everything correct. There we go. Right. That is all working now. So we just need to do some decoration. And then we can do the final test. Oh, we're getting close to having this done. And I'm quite happy with it. So we're looking to beat 41 minutes. I'm hoping to smash 41 minutes. This should easily beat it. So if we close that off, and then we've got dark oak trapdoors there and there. Let's put some more dark oak trapdoors along the bottom. I believe I've got 88 furnaces there, which means we're going to need 88 dark oak trapdoors. Please say we have that, or we got the logs for it. Let's head over to the farm. So, for 88 trapdoors, 6 planks makes 2 trapdoors. So I'm going to need to do 6 planks 44 times. That feels like it should be easy maths. So that's 1.5 logs, 44 times. That's going to be 66 logs. So we need to get a stack and 2 logs. On the fly maths there. Stack and 2 logs. We almost certainly have that. Dark oak, I believe, is over here. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that could have been bad. And then we'll craft that up. Over here. So this should give me... No. Not on the spruce ones either. Dark oak. Stacking 24. That is what I'm looking for. Wonderful. No, I want to go... there. So then we'll get these placed down, and then it's time for the final test. So if I do it like that... Oh, no, I'm placing them behind. I don't want to place them behind. Come back. That was not intended behaviour. No, well, let's just do it this way. And then, once they're all in place, we can just run along and get them all open. So we get them placed in up to the... I want one more. That's a shame. That's a real shame. We can get one more nice and quickly. Yeah, I'm on all the way to the end. Okay. And then when we're coming back through, we'll also grab a couple more shulker boxes of sand so we can repeat the time test. And then that will be everything working. Everything working the way I want it to. Hopefully. If it's fast enough. So let's grab another 2. And also, while everything's smelting, we can put all of this stuff through the sorter. So back to my room. I'll grab a couple of shulker boxes of sand. So, as I said, 41 minutes is the time to beat. From the moment we put the sand in to the moment we get the last of the glass through, I'm expecting this is going to take just over 23 minutes, maybe 23.5 minutes. Because that's how long it takes for a double chest to fill up, generally is 23 minutes. So I'm hoping we can knock about at least 15 minutes off the time. That may be too much hope. We shall find out. So, that is in. I'm going to get all of this stuff into the sorter now to clear up some inventory space. There we go. So now, final test. For a guess of about 23.5 minutes, I'm not upset with that. So we have saved about 17 minutes when smelting a double chest, which that's a fairly common thing for me to do. I am really happy with that little bit of progress. That went very well. So also, I now have a lot more glass to use, which is going to be nice because I like glass. And I think that is going to be everything for today. It may be a bit of a shorter episode. I don't know. I've not started editing yet. But I do actually have a bit less time this week to record. We've got various things happening, which means I'm losing a couple of days. So, in the meantime, if you like the episode, please leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Weird and Bearded, and I will see you all next time.